Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reflex TV.
Pedri showing everyone right now why he is a force to be reckoned with. Gets to that S corner. If this doesn't tell you that this man right here has speed, I don't know what else will, because this guy is flying right now on the 250, coming in this very tough section. Oh, and POV makes a huge mistake. Oh, and Wire as well makes a massive mistake, crashes. Look, that allows Matthew to get around both of them. Here comes Wire, gets through that section very clean. To the inside, whacks that section.
Oh, and POV makes a mistake. That's going to allow Matthew, it's a triple quad. Matthew right now, running up front for USA. Tom, that was a big jump coming down to the inside. Rails that. That was very, very fast. Inside, gets Reflex. He chooses different lines. He was doing the middle rut and shooting to the outside, but I think he realized that it is faster to go to the inside rut because of what Tom did last lap. Oh, see, he's tripling that. Unlike, I haven't seen Nudie do that. Nudie's deciding to go double, and then, tabletop. I've noticed that Rowdy's is having no problem tripling on the 250.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reflex TV. We are back for the highly anticipated Moto 3 finale of the 2024 Reflex Motocross of Nations. After two intense motos, the championship battle is tighter than ever, with Team 1 currently holding the lead with 30 points. They're looking to defend their position, but hot on their heels is Team 2, just 2 points behind at 32 points, and Team 3, who are clinging to a mere 36 points. It's all or nothing for these elite riders. And let's not forget the stakes are even higher as teams have the chance to drop their worst moto. With every point counting, the pressure is on for these remarkable athletes to deliver their best performances. And only one team can walk away with the ultimate glory, as these three-man teams from around the world prepare to go wheel to wheel, battling it out for national pride in the coveted championship title. Who will rise to the occasion in the nail-biting showdown? Will Team 1 hold their lead, or will Team 2 and Team 3 snatch the victory from their grasp? The stage is set for an unforgettable finale. Get ready, motocross fans. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's dive into Moto 3 of the 2024 Reflex Motocross of Nations. Let's drop the gates and may the best team win.
Are you ready, Reflex TV? Drop the gate.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Moto 3 finale, and here we go as Wire gets the whole shot. Looks like he's going to get out clean this time. Wire out for redemption from that Moto 2 was really bad, and as I say that, it looks like, I'm not 100% sure who landed on him, but it's somebody. Yeah, he got completely landed on. Man, such a bummer, because that was a great start. And as I say that, he smacks Rowdy's, and now he's really trying to regroup. So just like that, Wire, great start to having to come through the pack. Look at that, Tom 40, Pedri. All right there. Wire's going to hold that Honda wide open down the straightaway. Oh, Wire. Oh, they're not even giving each other an edge. All right, is Wire versus two-time champ Pedri at the moment. Wire to the inside. Pedri to the outside. Wire cuts back in on, makes the pass happen just like that. That was a beautiful pass by your six-time champ. All right, so now he's got his eyes set now on Matthew. Matthew with the lead. Made a quick pass in the beginning. Throwing down that step down. You can tell Wire's really fired up this moto. That last moto he had was really, really bad, so he's looking forward to regrouping and proving himself that he belongs out there and really wants to help out Matthew. So this is going to be the best way to do it right here. If they can go 1-2, that's the best they could do. And then just hope that Don't Trip is holding it down on 250 the best he can. Gets over that very clean. Matthew right now is just putting a clinic on everyone right now out front. He is on the gas. He has been flying all day long. Definitely the fastest coming into this weekend. Oh, a little over the inside right there. Wire doing his absolute best to hang on to it. Rails that outside clean, downsides it very nicely. See Matthew on the left side. When Wire rides, you could tell that he tries to just hit everything so smoothly. He's not always the fastest, but he's very smooth when he rides. As I say, that's going to get a little bit of an overjump right there. Comes into the inside. Very fast. So smooth right now. Look at the way he's... No, not a lot of whip glitching going on with Wire. He just hits his marks. Very smooth through that corner that time. He's been struggling through that corner all day, so Wire just learning from his mistakes and is out front right now with his teammate and doing everything he can to get this win for America and defend his title. Beautiful inside from Wire right there. Absolutely nailing it. Another thing that Wire does is he rides in visual camera. A lot of guys use gameplay. Wire has been using visual camera since 2009 when the game came out in Xbox 360, so it's just something he's used to and he absolutely loves it. I've seen him playing gameplay before too, but he always goes back to visual. It's just where he feels at home at. All right, on board with your three-time champ, POV. On POV, sitting in fourth right now. Oh, Ollie. Looks like he had a little bit of a mistake as well. I don't know if he missed that inside, but... Oh yeah, POV. Definitely putting the whip glitch down right there. They make up so much time when they do that through the air. Oh, POV gonna get a bad reset right there. Such a bummer. I've noticed in practice a lot of people were getting hit with that, and a lot of the guys, you know, they know it's there, but sometimes just one little mistake and they get over to the left or the right or on the side of the track too far, and it's just nothing you can do. You can move over in the airs, but it only lets you do that so much. Oh, as a big case right there. He's going to have to go to the outside. Definitely not the smoothest going through that section. Oh, POV. Definitely trying to find his groove at the moment. Oh. In this section so fast. POV, it not, trying to do what I seen Matthew do in Moto 2 where he kind of uses that rud to downside. Not sure if that's what he meant to do right there, but Definitely didn't hit it as well as Matthew did. I don't know if that was just luck by Matthew that one particular lap, but yeah, that line is very tough to get. Looks like David is in 5th right now, right behind POV. That's a solid start from David. David being on Team 4, he's doing his absolute best. He's had some teammates quit on him in the middle of the moto, which is going to be tough. But at this point, he's just out there for bragging rights to gain confidence for future events. Now, guys, I do want to apologize. When I was editing this, I stayed on a little bit too long with Wire and POV. I was skimming through, and I actually went over 2 lapsies that would already switched. I usually go a lap with each rider, but yeah, I do apologize if I had to cut your TV time short because of this. But by the time I realized it, it was already too late, and I would have had to restart pretty much everything. So hopefully you guys understand. My apologies. Anyways, though, POV going down right there, making a mistake. He is already 23 seconds behind your leader, Matthew. Doing his absolute best to catch, I believe it's Ollie in 3rd. Ollie has been, that's another guy, he has been on fire all day. As long as Pedri, I actually do not know where your last Moto's winner is, actually. He is mid-pack. He must be buried at the moment, which is very possible, as you've seen what happened to Wire. Oh, man, POV's going to have to double this section. Definitely struggling at the moment. Oh, see, this section is, oh, man. And as I say that, there he is, Pedri and David getting around him. That's going to put David in 4th, POV back in 5th as he gets around his teammate, Pedri. Definitely. Pedri is not somebody he wants to be battling with, because when you gain those positions, it's not helping him any. He needs to get around David. As he works over on the outside, he's going to see if this line works. David cuts to the inside. Pedri coming through the inside. Pedri looks like he checks up for his teammate, POV. POV to the inside. Double. Oh, it's going to... yeah, come up a little short. It's going to have to double. David's going to hit that triple. Going to create a cushion between him and POV. Oh, man. POV just struggling at the moment. Wow. Definitely not what we're used to seeing from your 3-time champ, POV. Such a solid rider. On board with Matthew out in the lead right now, 14.5 seconds ahead of your 6-time champion Wire. And luckily, Wire and Matthew are teammates, so they are doing exactly what they want to do for America right now. Not sure if Wire knows that and he's just riding his race, but I highly doubt that. I believe Matthew is just throwing down right now. He's just very, very fast here. As you can see, Matthew has a 2:17.52 already in this moto. You can see Wire on the left side and Ollie on the other side. So it looks like Wire might have about a 5-6 second gap on Ollie. Ollie has a good 10 seconds on 4th, it looks like. Matthew, just like I said, putting on a clinic. 17 seconds right now. And I don't know if it's anything in particular or why. Matthew is just, he's very good at whip glitching. He's got it's almost a weird style when you watch him ride, but it works and it's so fast. Going to the inside right there. Definitely does a little mistake, but was able to hold on to it. Yeah, right here. This is going to be a 2:19. That's such a fast lap. Matthew with a quick scrub off the inside single. Absolutely destroys that inside corner. Rails the outside right there. Moves over in the middle of the track so he doesn't get reset like we've seen happen to your three-time champ, POV. On board with your two-time champion, Pedri, as he is in 7th, and he is struggling at the moment. Not good for your Team 1, as Pedri has been solid in the top 3 all day long, and as this last moto comes down, it looks like he's gonna have a lot of work ahead of him to catch back up into the least the top 5 to do good for his team. He's got to pray that POV can get himself into the top 3 at least to help out with this. Luckily that we are allowing, or the officials are allowing, a drop moto. So depending on how bad as I say, POV, hopefully he's doing that. POV is definitely having a tough moto right now. Him and Pedri both having a tough moto. This is really tough for Team 1. Looks like it's Ollie and yeah, it's going to be Ollie and Nuthi right now, and Tom, and then you got Wire, Matthew, and Don't Trip. I'm not going to say who wins yet until I confirm it on when I add up the points, but oh, and look at that, such a bummer. Man, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it looked like it was lag from Pedri. Yeah, that was such a bummer. I mean, there's a few things that Pedri could have done definitely right there. Just could have gave POV just a few, a few more feet behind so his lag didn't take him out. But at the same time, it was just lag. It wasn't like he meant to take him out or anything like that. But if I was POV, the best thing you could do is latch on to your teammate and try to just push each other forward. Going on board with your 4th place rider, David, sitting 35 seconds behind your leader, Matthew. 3 seconds in front of, I believe it's Tom. Yes, it is Tom. You can see him on the left side, Tom, and then you got Pedri right behind Tom. David doing everything he can right now to gain as much ground as he can, try to get himself on the box. He's been so fast in practices, ladies and gentlemen. This man right here has been flying. I've seen Wire and David in some YouTube videos that David posted, and David actually was beating your 6-time champ most of the time in practice. He was flying. I mean, that's the best way to put it. He was just very smooth, consistent. So we know he's got the speed, as he had a 221, I believe. Anything under a 222, so 222 or faster is very quick on this track. It's very, very fast lap. If you could run consistent lap times with those lap times, you're going to find yourself being in the top 3, top 5, no problem. David still going around that outside. And also, David is the only one with high resolution on his PC. I can tell by the lines and everything going on with the track. which this track, I don't think it would make too much of a difference. I don't think, if any at all, tracks are smooth. But other tracks would be very tough because the track would get so rough. But, yep, great ride from Tom so far. As he's sitting in fourth, this will be his best ride. Going on board with Tom, as Tom is trying to catch David that's in front of him by 4 seconds. Oh, massive jump down that. We seen Tom do that actually last moto in Moto 2. Jumps all the way down to that last little, it's almost like a single out there. Just sends it. It's very fast, actually. I would be nervous that my guy would just let go doing it if it was me, but such a beautiful ride. You know, such a beautiful line from Tom because he makes it work and it is fast. And doing so like that, you can kind of coast coming into the corner and you're going to have just as much speed as somebody that's hard on the gas that lands it how it's supposed to be landed. Tom is another rider where he doesn't do a lot of movement on the bike. He just hits his marks and is very smooth when he rides, which is fun to watch. My opinion, I like to watch this type of riding, and it's very clean. And it definitely works. As you see, your 6-time champion Wire has a very similar style. And he's won a lot of championships with this type of style. So, I mean, it does work. It's very consistent. Not always the fastest, but it's very consistent. And you got guys like POV and Matthew where they do a lot of movement on the bike. Not always the prettiest when you watch, but it is fast, very fast. And when you can learn to be consistent with it, it's very hard to beat. Oh, just blitzes that corner. Tom going around that outside, putting the power on the ground. Going on board with your 5-time champion Newthy on the 250. He's actually in 9th right now, ladies and gentlemen. Not doing as good as he was last moto, so your champion Newthy is definitely struggling at the moment. He's got 5-time champion Rowdy's in front of him sitting in 8th on the 250, so not the position that Newthy wants to be in as Newthy cases that triple, such a bomber. Newthy right now just trying to put in the laps. Just put the laps down, finish the race, do the best he absolutely can. And right now, if I was Newthy, I would do everything I could to get around Rowdy's because every point is going to matter right now. Coming into this, you get one drop round. Oh, don't trip. Did a little lag. Here's definitely some lag going on right there between him and Newthy as he was floating around that corner. Got a 225 on the 250 from Newthy. Definitely pretty fast. I'll have to look at the lap times to see what's fast on 250, but I mean, I would say a 225 is pretty decent for a 250. Knowing that most of the 450s are in the 220s to 221, I would say 222, 221, 220s, and then you got, and if you're going faster in a 221, you're absolutely flying. I would say 220 is very fast. As I say, that Newthy just makes a huge mistake and is going to have to case this tabletop. Still going to be able to make your inside. Newsy giving everything he has right now. I did forget to mention that this was Wire's teammate for the Motocross of Nations in 2022. So Newsy is a defending Motocross of Nations champion as well. But anyways, going on board with your other 5-time champion, Rowdy's. As he's going to whip glitch a triple and just completely obliterates himself as he whip glitches and cases it. So he's only got about 9 seconds now on Newsy. As you can see, Newsy on the other side, so it's going to be the battle of the 250s right now. Rowdy's with a 225 as well, so I'm going to guess that's a very fast lap for this track on a 250. I would say 225. If you can get into 223s, 222s on 250, you're definitely on rails. But I would say 225 is a very nice pace for a 250. Oh, little mistake right there. Rowdy's getting reflexed. Was able to hit the sticks quick and regroup. Rowdy's blitzing through the section. Don't back on board with your leader, Matthew, as he's coming across the finish to get the win for Team USA. This will be the first one as he throws a backflip for the fans. Matthew definitely having some fun right there. He's got about 17 seconds on his teammate Wire, and congratulations, Matthew. Back on board with your 6-time champ Wire and did everything he could. Definitely got redemption. Guarantee you Roger Decoster Aussie is going to be happier with this ride right here from both of his star riders, Matthew and Wire. Such an amazing ride for USA when it counts. Going on board with Tom. Beautiful ride from him as well, sitting in 5th, doing everything he could. Just get to the finish line. 4 seconds up on it is Pedri. Pedri coming in 6th. Definitely not the best ride from your 2-time champ Pedri, but you're going to do the best you can to finish. And then I'm going to guess POV is going to is in 7th, right behind Pedri. Back on board with Rowdy's in 8th. See if he can finish, and he's going to come up a little bit short. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on board with Track Walk and see if we can get a little bit more information on what's going on.
Hey everyone, it's the Track Walk team here. Welcome back to Reflex TV, your ultimate destination for in-depth race coverage and insights into what makes the world's top riders so fast. We're excited to announce the results of Moto 3 in our thrilling race of Vendex vs ATV Reflex. If you missed our previous Moto announcements, make sure to check those out as well. They are posted in the last 2 videos we did. After an electrifying showdown on the challenging Bodidilly Long track expertly crafted by C4 Detonator, we have our final results for Moto 3. Let's dive in. First place, Team 3 USA with a stellar performance, securing a total of 39 points after taking their worst round out. Second place, Team 2 finishing close behind with 40 points. Third place, Team 1 riding tough for 42 points. Fourth place, Team 4 rounding out the field with 73 points. Congratulations to Team 3 USA for defending their title and making your country proud. Roger Decoster Aussie couldn't be happier with the way Matthew, Wire, and Don't Trip performed in this crucial moto. They rose to the occasion when it truly mattered, and it's fantastic to see Wire stepping it up for the team. What a fantastic race to an incredible track. Thank you once again to C4 Detonator for creating such a fun and challenging experience for all the riders. That is it for Moto 3 results. Stay tuned for more exhilarating content and coverage right here on Reflex TV. Keep your engines revved and your spirits high. Until next time, back to you, Reflex TV.
And there you have it, folks. Moto 3 has concluded, and we witnessed an electrifying showdown on the track. Huge congratulations to Team 3 USA for clinching the title with an impressive 39 points, defending their championship title in style. Special shout out to Team 2 and Team 1 for their fierce competition, just a few points separating them in a thrilling race of skill and strategy. A massive thank you to our track creator, C4 Detonator, for bringing us the incredible Bodidilly Long track, which provided both challenges and excitement for our riders and viewers alike. Congratulations to Roger Decoster Aussie and the entire Team USA with Matthew Wire, and Don't Trip for stepping up when it mattered most. Your hard work and determination have truly paid off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all our latest content. Join us next time on Reflex TV, the first ever announcing channel dedicated to diving deep into the skills of the world's greatest riders. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and the throttle pinned.
I'd like to give a huge, tremendous shout out to Wire, Matthew, Don't Trip, and the entire American team. You guys crushed it. Absolutely fantastic job. And let's talk about your riding coach, that Roger Decoster Aussie from Down Under. What a legend. I mean, that guy is the real deal, folks. But let's get back to business. Let's make Reflex great again. Just like I'm gonna take America back and make America great again. Believe me, vote for me in 2024 because we cannot let Kamala win. Seriously, that bitch is going to destroy this country faster than you can say fake news. I'm Donald Trump and I approve this message. Now let's go out there and win.